Rec League podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Good Pods, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 174 coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? I just watched Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the sequel to 2023's Five Nights at Freddy's. It's based on a video game, and it stars Josh Hutcherson, Elizabeth Lail, Piper Rubio, Matthew Lillard, McKenna Grace, T.O. Briones, Skeet Ulrich, and it is directed by Emma Tammy, I think. She also directed the first one. You got Josh Hutcherson and his sister. It's been a year since the events of the first movie, although I never heard them say it's been a literal year. They're trying to move on. If you have to have seen the first movie, I guess, to get the sister, the little sister, has a connection to the characters, and she is having trouble moving on. So they get dragged back into the Fazbear pizzeria thing, and more things start happening. More supernatural things start to occur. These movies aren't bad. They're not poorly made, but they're the definition of mid. They're not at all good, but they're not horrible movies. It's just like, they're PG-13. So there are attempts at jump scares. There's off-screen death scenes. Everything cool is off-screen for PG-13. Blumhouse and Universal are going for selling tickets. They're going for box office over like real horror. And I mean, it's cool. Like, I don't even know who the games are aimed at. If the games are aimed at kids, then yeah, sure, aim the movies at kids. That's your target demographic. They're not going to be able to get into an R-rated movie. I don't know if the human characters are in these games. I don't know if the Matthew Lillard character, the Elizabeth Lail character, what's his name, Freddy Carter? I don't know if they're in the games. There's mid-credits and a post-credit voiceover that is that character in the game. Like, these movies are like haunted Chuck E. Cheese with like some black phone elements, if that makes any sense. The way both movies like execute the plot, they take so long to build up any reason to care about these characters. By the time you give a shit, it's like you're checked out. There's no tension whatsoever. None. There's no tension at all. There's no build up. There's nothing scary about dead kids' spirits in these animatronic robots. They're like, I'm telling you, like, by the time, like, Josh Hutcherson in the first movie can't keep a job. He gets sent to a dude who can find him a job played by Matthew Lillard. And wouldn't you know it, he sends him to be a security guard at this restaurant where he used to kill kids at. And by the time any of that is talked about, it's like, who gives a shit? And the cop in the first movie, Elizabeth Lail, is his daughter. I told y'all I was going to talk about some spoilers. And then it's just like, why, if she's a cop, if she's good, if she is not trying to be, you know, the child of what her father wants her to be, why doesn't she say, hey bro, this is my dad, he did this, and watch your back, I'm a cop, I'll make sure that he doesn't. Well, oh shit, this guy gave me the job, like, let me just get the fuck out of here. And then, spoilers for this movie, we're in a new second Fazbear Pizzeria location, unmentioned in the first movie, with a girl who died there controlling a character unmentioned in the first movie. And Skeet Ulrich was her dad. And his backstory goes deeper than just that. And Elizabeth Lail has a brother. Matthew Lillard had another kid unmentioned in the first movie. And it's just I don't know. It's just like let's throw shit at the wall and see what happens. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe if I had played the game, I would know a little more and think it was a little cooler. Or are they just creating human characters to keep the story going, to milk the franchise? Because the setup for the third movie, and this movie ends so abruptly that I swear I thought we had a good 5 or 10 more minutes. But no, I knew it. Like, Josh Hutcherson does this, I can't trust you, stay away from us. And his line delivery is so one note and monotone no matter what is going on. I don't know if I'm really convinced that he wants Elizabeth Lail to stay away from him and the sister, even though now she is possessed by the girl that died, Skeet Ulrich's daughter. They're going to do a third one. I just know they're going to do a third one. And I'm going to watch it because that's what I do. But it's just like the execution and the care just could have been better. It's fine. It's purely just okay. Like, by the time Wayne Knight is in this movie, Newman from Seinfeld, he got what was coming to him. But it's like, it feels like a cash grab. This movie feels like a cash grab. If you enjoyed the first movie, it's the exact same shit. If you did not like the first movie, it's the exact same shit. If you're somewhere in the middle, like me, like, it's whatever. Like, it's not bad. It just could have been better. It's the exact same shit. With all that being said, man, I will say that in my opinion, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is almost solid. Have you seen Five Nights at Freddy's 2, man? What you think? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I recently put up reviews for Zootopia 2, for Wicked for Good. Next weekend, the plan is to watch and review Wake Up Dead Man. Weekend after that, based on what my theater gets, Avatar Fire and Ash comes out, SpongeBob movie, The Search for SquarePants comes out, and The Housemaid. I want to see all three of those. Rec League Podcast, we are going to give you guys a class on what counts as a Christmas movie and what you might watch in December but is not a Christmas movie. So if you want to get some edumacation up your ass, check us out. Yeah. So like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.